Yeah. So we are celebrating like almost the 20 years of our friendship, but equally
Yes.
20 years of the partnership between the Meva and Megawide.
Megawide.
So that's incredible journey and many milestones. Obviously, if you look at back and accept the IPO of the Megawide, what comes to you? So like the most important three key facts or the key milestones for the development.
Well, number one, um, the first milestone is the time when, remember at the time when Megawide was so small, where we could not afford uh, to buy your formworks because Meva is, well, Meva is normally you sell brand new, right? Mostly. And then the first milestone is you introduce us uh, in German market to try German equipment. That's the first, I think, first important milestone, because without that, everything is will never happen.
Okay. Well, I think obviously the later were many other options.
Yes.
Yeah. To
Yeah, and then it's which led to the second milestone. Second milestone is, I guess, the first milestone is the meeting. You introduced me to the German, whether it's a MEVA or German or youth. Second milestone is the continuous relationship. Right? We know we have a several transactions that led to us while the company is growing. Um, Also, MEVA is able to support in terms of engineering, exposure, education, bringing me and the other Filipino engineers to Germany. I think those those initiatives or those exercise were critical in developing the know-how of our company, and then coupled with the relationship, the support of MEBA, that's the second milestone, the continuous. And then, of course, the third milestone is when MEVA became publicly listed. So,
Megawide.
Megawide became publicly listed, and then, of course, we were more able to procure your goods, brand new, more brand new equipment. And then, so the three major milestones. But the most important thing is the relationship. Right? That's
Okay.
the underlying, I would say, the underlying reason why we're still together, and why Megawide is able to grow the company.
Okay. Well, on our timeline, there are so many things that we say. Okay, first time introduce the steel framework to the market, and you were very early adopter of the Alcus. Even as we said, not the frames were not directly from Eva, but the Alcus was already from Eva. So you are one of the early adopters, and certainly the first one in Asia. Then we were having the first mark on jazz, which was incredible, and obviously everyone was asking the question, why, what is it, what is this box being pushed out by the hydraulics. Then we have this incredible project of the depot with the Alufix,
Alufix.
with the Alufix now. So you recently were saying that you actually closed that project. So how was that in retrospectively?
Okay. um, you know, me personally and the whole Megawide, we're very bold and we're very innovative. So we want to try new things. And then, but we also need to partner with people like the Germans or Meva, who we believe that is capable to support our journey, to support our requirements. So since with the right behavior or traits, we want to try new things, and then you have someone like Meva who's willing to support, and then bring new technology, introduce new technology, new know-how, new knowledge, new system in Philippines. Then I think that's perfect. So that's why Megawide was able to grow the company, the construction companies, faster than the other competitors, and then we're able to deliver the the product, the services to the customers at the faster pace compared to the others, to the Philippine standards in terms of time and quality. And then a very good one of the most challenging project is the DepEd. As you know that, Art, remember when you were here, that a lot of there were so many skepticism at that time whether the project can be completed because there are 1,700 sites, as you know that. So and then we have to fund the project for 10 years. It's amortized. So you're right. Next year is our 10th year. So 2024, once we finish that 10th year amortization, practically we're done. We've delivered, and the last amortization will be next year.
Okay.
And we have by the way, we have survived several typhoons in especially in the southern part of National Capital Region, the Bicol area, where I think every year they have like more than 20 typhoons every year. So we have survived all of those typhoons for 10 years.
Yeah, yeah. You know, for me, there was one more project that I remember that we tackled it together in a very special way, and it was the casino project where we completely re-engineered the construction methods with the with pouring the beams only under the slab
Yes.
level and then post-tensioning it, and it saved us so much of the reshoring in that, and we were working in these waves. And I always brought this to as an example where sometimes you really need to think not beyond your own expertise, you know, the area where you feel very comfortable. And I couldn't imagine any other probably company in the Philippines that was able to convince the structural engineer to go that road that enabled such a quick turnaround of the equipment. Yeah, I sort of recall that we cut down the equipment requirement by tenfold in comparison to the traditional method.
Yeah, no, you're right on that part because, I want to share this to other young engineers, to other young companies who are still puzzled why Megawide, even at that time when we were small, why Megawide is able to afford to buy your product or your services. German top most